Something massive is happening on Ethereum right now, and it's gone seemingly unnoticed for months. Well, that is until today. So if you feel like Ethereum has been a lot harder to get your hands on, you're not alone in this matter. And that's because Ethereum balance on exchanges is nearing all-time lows. Now, what this means is that Ethereum is becoming exceedingly more rare. And with it becoming more rare, we can expect one major thing to happen, and that is Ethereum to rise in price when it's correlated against just about any other asset. So if Ethereum truly is getting more rare, and we're going to look at some on-chain metrics and some charts to back this up, then we can expect Ethereum to rise in price against just about everything. It doesn't matter if it's Bitcoin, Litecoin, Cardano, the US dollar. This is a pretty convincing chart. So I want to go ahead and just, cut the chase and dive right on into it here. Because if we look at beacon chain deposits on to Ethereum, then what we can see is that deposits are far outpacing withdrawals, which means that the number of Ethereum, the amount of Ethereum that is being locked up, is far outnumbering that which is being withdrawn. This means that Ethereum is getting more rare on a couple of fronts. Not only do exchanges not have the same access, and exchanges and people are kind of trying to really grasp for Ethereum because it's rarer than it's been at any point in the past 5 years, but you also have an additional factor, which is that every single day, more and more people are locking their Ethereum away. In fact, now it's gotten to the point where Ethereum deposits are outpacing withdrawals 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1. So this whole argument of when Shanghai was going to happen and Ethereum 2.0 enabling staking, of everyone saying that people are just going to mass withdraw their Ethereum and there's going to be a lot more liquidity on the market and Ethereum is going to be flooded and dumped on the market, this is completely not true. And while we did see an influx in the amount of Ethereum that came onto the market through withdrawals as soon as Shanghai was released and as soon as people were able to withdraw, that has been far outnumbered. So the total amount of withdrawals has been far outnumbered by the total amount of deposits since Shanghai has come out. So again, this is just one of the factors saying that, if nothing else, deposits are making Ethereum more rare because people are locking their Ethereum away into staking contracts and other things similar to that. Now, the second factor that we have to account for is that the cumulative amount of Ethereum that's being burned every single day, every single week, every single month, because this number is only going up. If we look at the all-time high, ever since this was released back in 2021, the total amount of Ethereum that is being burned every day is continuing to rise and rise and rise. And even if we go back to a month ago from today, 426, we can see that there was 9.36 billion Ethereum and if we go to where we're at today, it's all the way up to 9.72. So more and more Ethereum is being burned every single day. And if Ethereum is not being more rare because some of its supply is getting taken out and locked into staking contracts, we can also look at it and say it's getting more rare because more Ethereum is getting burned. Now, that is not even accounting for all the other factors of people not wanting to sell, locking it away in wallets. There's plenty of other metrics that we can look at today. And I think one of the most convincing things is that everyone's starting to realize just how much harder it's getting to get your hands on Ethereum. So if this truly is the case and Ethereum is at its 5-year low on exchange balances, then I think that this can cause a little bit of a panic, and we're already starting to see that happen. Now, if you go to the Ethereum price chart today, it's almost up 2% on the day, and I expect it to continue to rise in price. But I think the even more convincing argument here is that if we go to ETH BTC, Ethereum BTC has been gaining a lot of strength in recent days. So ever since March, where it came over here, had this nice little double bottom, this was kind of the turning point for Ethereum compared to Bitcoin. And so ever since this point, it's been making higher swing lows and higher swing lows and riding on this support line on kind of a one-way ticket back to the 200-day moving average, which is a really, really important point. So if you're a part of Crypt Nation, then we definitely talk about this over there. But what's happening on Ethereum right now is that this massive support line, which used to be the 200-day moving average, has now turned into a big old resistance one. And so we have a falling level of resistance here coming into a rising level of support on Ethereum. And with Ethereum, again, I'm going to sound like I'm beating a dead horse here, but with Ethereum getting more rare and Ethereum using its 50 and 20-day moving average as a support after forming this double bottom and higher swing lows, it is a lot of pressure that's building to the upside of this 200-day moving average. So if there's one thing that I'm keeping an eye out for, I think Ethereum is preparing to really squeeze itself as people realize just how rare it has become over the course of this bear market. So if you've been wondering about, what in the world's happening on Ethereum, then, maybe this is your sign to get back into the market. Maybe you're an NFT trader, maybe you're just a normal trader, maybe you're someone that likes to dabble in these different decentralized applications that are out there. Maybe this is your sign to get back into the market, because Ethereum gas fees, for those of you who don't know, they've been getting pretty expensive as of lately, especially with everything that happened with Pepe. And so it begs the question, what is going to happen in the next bull market to Ethereum? Now, again, if you're a VIP member of Crypt Nation, me and Matt Polvey had a long conversation about this one yesterday. But again, there's just a lot to think about. So I want to let everyone kind of come to their own conclusions here. I simply just want to bring all the data that I feel like not enough people are talking about to the spotlight. And if you want to know more about this, make sure you smack that like and subscribe button, because you can be sure that I'm going to continue to bring you updates so long as I keep getting the information. And so long as it keeps coming out, I'm going to keep feeding it back to all of you. So I hope all of you found this as interesting as I did. I didn't realize that Ethereum had gotten this rare over the past couple of months, let alone the last couple of years. But it is quite the interesting metric to look out for. I was already bullish on Ethereum before, and now I feel like I am, more bullish than I've ever been, especially as some of these scaling solutions are coming into Ethereum's spotlight. So that's going to round us out for today's video. I hope you all enjoy. Smack that like button, smack that subscribe button, and I'll see all of you in next week's video.